have an evacuation plan. Do you need us for anything? I said, no, I have everything under control. If we get evacuated, have somewhere to go. The only problem I have no power. So then she was like, all right, the RN will be there. When do you want somebody to come out today? She asked me every day to see if I wanted somebody to come out.
Right. Do they want us to change these today?
Yeah, okay. Because we didn't do it. We didn't get treatment on Wednesday.
Okay.
So she was like, yeah, okay, no problem. Just call me if anything. But yeah, I forgot. It's in the bottom.
Oh, no, down here.
But she called me almost twice every day. So no.
Well, my thing was, and it sounds like miscommunication, but my thing is I want to protect us coming. In other words, I don't want to do anything that's gonna break the rules to where we have to go, sorry, we can't.
No, I got
So that's why I'm like, dude, if
no,
you're...
we never...
And I mentioned to him, I said, look, if he is, I said, he's even told me he's considering, even from the consulting, kind of putting it on hold and retiring again.
Yep.
So he can focus on medical stuff. So I said, as far as I know, he's not doing anything. But I said, I will verify and make sure. That way, we're following the rules and we can keep coming out and seeing you.
But I got the videos. That's the whole purpose of them, too.
Right.
Proof that I am getting taken care of. We had to put a gauze on it.
Just
on top of that.
Absorb.
Yeah, because knowing that I was changing so many times because of the sweat. Because again, we had no power. Every time we took the dressing off, the disc came off. It was already stuck on it.
So you put the gauze.
So we put the gauze to avoid the disc getting ruined.
Right.
And we had no blood flow at all. So hopefully we get some today.
I think we should be able to.
But yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah,
the winds was so bad.
But dude, think of how much we missed out on because it turned. Like,
I know.
Think how bad it could have been.
It could have been down to a category 2, I think.
It was
3.
It was a 2 when it actually started hitting us. It went to a 1 when it was like over us. But it could have been like a week 4 strong 3 if it didn't make landfall that early. I think and we would have got all the stuff that Orlando got and Jacksonville and all the East Coast. That would have been right over us.
Lakeland got a bad one.
Right. That would have been directly over Tampa. So
yeah,
we got lucky.
Here was our roof thing flew off. The shingles. And a couple of roofs lost their edging. Which
flashing and everything.
Yeah, we're like number 10 on the list.
A couple neighbors had a few shingles kind of out of place. Like I said, I had that one bush, which actually I had 3 bushes like that, and I've been wanting to remove them.
It's funny. He says, all I was worried about was my plants.
Dude, that tree is all I was worried about. And I got 3 stakes in the ground, and I changed one of the strings because it had twine there holding it. I changed one of them because it was looking a little old and kind of tattered. So I thought, let me go ahead and change one of these. The others I left, and then I took I have these like plastic kind of long rods, like poles that are meant to stake trees. And I took that and I had 2 of them. I put on both sides of the trunk, and then zip tied it so it held most of the
That's nice.
tree, and then the string held the top. Well, the wind took care of the 2. I replaced one of the 3 strings. The wind took out 2 of them. The only one left was the one that I changed. And
but it's good you had shutters, man.
Didn't lose a leaf at all. Like I said, that one bush, and it worked out anyway because I just ended up taking them out.
Gotcha.
That bush and the other 2 on Monday. And my aunt and grandmother live in Tarpon. They had tree after tree after tree, just like limb after limb, covering the ground.
Oh, okay.
And so I went over and helped them out a little bit on Monday. Didn't see any patients that day. Do you want me to put the skin prep on there? Has that been open?
Because bro, we were here. I was so agitated.
Really?
I'm like, this freaking wind this light's not back on.
Yeah,
it was bad.
Dude, that was my biggest fear, was losing AC.
That only lasted 2 hours.
Really?
With my fan plugged in. That piece of shit 900 volt crap. I'm like, damn. Only 2 hours they gave me. But yeah, we were like in and out of the car, cool off a little bit.
That's what I was gonna do, was go sit in the car for a while.
I was dying, man. We had no light for 4 days.
Yeah, that was my time, man. That was my biggest fear, was losing that.
Even my mom's house didn't have light. And then when the light started coming on, a lot of people had light and she didn't.
Friend of mine lives just off the Veterans.
Mm-hmm.
It's just right there near St. Joe's North.
Okay.
And off Van Dyke. That other one's a little higher. Let me bring this one down a little bit.
All right.
And everybody around them had power all along Van Dyke. Obviously, the hospital did, and everybody had power except them.
No, my wife called Tico. You know what they told her? She called a whole bunch of times. And at one of them, she says, well, if your husband needs medical help, you should evacuate somewhere with medical facility. I was like, homegirl. She was like, homegirl, the evacuation part was already done for.
Yeah.
And that was on Wednesday. And she was like, you should have left to another place that has medical attention. Like, you bitch.
Well, it's not even that you needed like medical. I had some patients that didn't have power, and one guy was stuck in his bed because it was an electrical bed, and he needs it to sit up to help him get out. And I mean, it's a long story with that one, but we ended up sending him to the hospital on Monday because we couldn't get him out of bed, if you will.
That's bad.
However, the guy needed to go, really, with everything he has going on, and his wife, because they're both advanced in their age. He needed to go to a facility anyway, so we ended up sending him to the hospital.
You saw that facility that those people died in?
Yeah, dude, that's...
You know that's a big lawsuit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's a fucking huge lawsuit. That was what I think they said was like medical neglect.
That's what it's going to be, and that's a big one. It's going to not only be a lawsuit, but it's going to ruin that facility. Which, if they let it do that, then it should.
They have a total of 7 deaths, and I forgot how many criticals are left. But it's bad. It was really bad. Everybody from the 2nd floor.
It's ridiculous.
And
to let it get to that. I mean,
but the thing is right next to a damn hospital at that. It's right behind you. The box.
Oh, I was going to throw this in the garbage.
Yeah, that's garbage right there.
Oh, this whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's all trash.
That'll work.
Oh. So I was watching it and I'm like, Jesus Christ. I know those families got to be really pissed.
Yeah, I would be livid. Because you pay a lot of money to send your family there to those places. You expect them to take care of everything, you know?
Exactly. Oh, shoot. So they thought I was working. That's funny. That lady. And then we had no phone service. It was going in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Grace, then because we have hotspot unlimited on our phones.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was watching videos on my laptop. And it kept buffering. And I'm like, what the hell? It's supposed to be strong. It's because cell service is garbage.
Yeah. Especially with towers being affected, I'm sure.
I was talking to a friend of mine, and I heard somebody else talking in between, like a whole bunch of conversations. Like, Jesus Christ, what the hell? We had scrabbles on lines.
Trying not to pull on you. I also got to get this off.
It won't come off.
Let me try the other one. Alright, that one came off.
Damn, she put it tight.
It looks like it.
Jesus. Well, they were supposed to order me a new plier. Still haven't got it.
Yeah, that would be useful to have.
Because they're going to order for themselves in the clinic and give it to me.
There we go.
You got blood?
Yep.
How the fuck we didn't get blood last Wednesday? Monday we got blood. Wednesday we didn't get no blood.
Sometimes you got to give it that harder push.
Yeah, I think she's too scared to do that.
Yeah, a lot of people are. I mean, you don't gotta go.
I mean, I
shoving it.
feel it, but
Yeah, you don't gotta go shoving it, but just giving it that little extra sometimes
gotcha.
makes a difference.
If I worked to do evacuation, I think I would have been infected everywhere.
Oh yeah, being out there like that, getting wet.
You look how crazy I get just with the sweat. Imagine getting wet. I would have been. I'll go nuts. So yeah, she probably misunderstood.
Which is fine, no big deal.
Nothing?
There you go.
There it goes. When do we order supplies again? The kit.
Depends on how much we got.
I had to count them now. I like this kit better than the other one.
Got blood there.
Alright.
Yeah, the
But I have the videos for Monday, and I have the other two as well. So, you know, you could tell them you saw it, or you know.
yeah, no, that's not a big deal. The big concern that the office was telling me was make sure he's not working, and I'm like, I don't think he does. I think he works from home. Like
I do. If you look at my bag, that's why it took me a long time. I got everybody's paychecks in my bag right now, which I gotta do all this weekend for Monday's payroll.